Welcome, Michiana Keto rock stars. Welcome to the Rockin' Kitchen. I'm going to do a special live today because I just got back from the grocery stores for my special holiday shopping edition. So I thought, well, it would be really good to go ahead and share what I bought at the grocery stores today and show you what kind of keto items they have available locally here in Michiana. If you're out of town, I shop at the big box stores. So I went to Sam's Club, I went to Costco, and I went to Meijer's. You probably don't have a Meijer's for my West Coast friends, but if you are watching, post in the comments where you shop. Do you shop at Costco? Do you shop at Sam's Club? Do you shop at Meijer? Do you go to Aldi's? Do you go to the Whole Foods stores? Post in the comments where you shop. And we're going to kind of run down some of the items that I bought that are keto friendly and maybe not, maybe good, better, best items. Some of them may not have the best ingredients, but we'll talk about what I picked up today. So we're just going to get into it. I guess we'll just start. So the first thing I get, which is a normal product that I get every time, and I'm sorry, these are backwards. So, but I'll just explain to you what they are. This one came from Costco. I don't eat these as much, but my husband eats these because these are quick fix items for breakfast. And if he wakes up before me, he can just throw these in the microwave. But these are the Red's Egg-Wich turkey sausage, and he likes to put a couple slices of cheese on top of these and throw them in the microwave. They say they're gluten-free, they're keto-friendly, but I think there's a couple of questionable, there's potato starch in here. So good, better, best. Again, there's a couple questionable items. I always get, my husband likes salads, so I make him salads. Ranch dressing, again, when you buy store-bought salad dressings, just know it's probably going to be canola oil, and again, there is canola oil in here. I got in a habit for a while of making my own salad dressings. I haven't been good at it lately, but maybe I'll demo on one of my lives how to make your own salad dressings. Actually, they taste much better than the store-bought ones, but haven't had much time to do that lately. So our staple is the ranch dressing, and it comes in a 2-pack at Sam's and Costco, most economical. Holidays are coming up. Heavy whipping cream, always a staple for cooking and baking. A lot of the recipes, like the taco pie that I made this weekend, calls for it. And the best deal that they have is at Costco for this big half-gallon. Can't remember how much it is, but it is the best deal. You can also get a smaller one at Sam's if you don't want this much. But if you go to like your Meijer's, they're going to charge you an arm and a leg for a tiny, tiny little container. So make sure you're getting these at the big box stores. Another thing I picked up, and this is just for us, this isn't even for the holiday, but this is that Poncho's white queso, and I showed this in the live on Sunday. This is that spicy white cheese that is good for dipping your pork rinds in. I scramble, and actually I'm really hungry right now, so I'm probably going to use this right now. I'm going to scramble some eggs, put some regular cheese, some bacon in it, and some of the spicy cheese. I'm going to make for Thanksgiving some crack keto biscuits. I shred most of my own cheese, except for mozzarella. I probably should do that too, but it's hard to get mozzarella in bricks. So at Kirkland, they have big packages at Sam's Club, but at Costco, I was able to get a 2-pack of mozzarella. I'm going to take what I need out of this for the holiday and then freeze the rest. It's great for pizzas, but again, they do put preservatives. There's potato starch in this, canola oil, and rice flour. So not great. It's better if you can shred your own cheese. For the crack keto biscuits I needed some ranch seasoning. Normally I buy the packets, but I saw this in the little, like the seasoning aisle. So I'm just going to have to figure out how much out of this equals a packet and put that in my cracked keto biscuits. I'm going to make those for just Dennis and I on Thanksgiving, since we're low carb. And the rest of the people can eat probably Hawaiian bread or something. Sherry, you're in here, so you know my secret now. Maybe we'll share one with you since you're healthy. But they'll have bacon in them, and you don't like bacon. So but we'll do that. For the turkey, I did get some garlic and lemon. That's out of the produce. And some coffee. Now, I buy special coffee that I'm going to order online from Victorian Pantry, too. I'm a coffee addict, but if you like coffee and you drink a lot of it, totally keto. If I drink mine black, if you put something in it, heavy whipping cream, and then also there's flavored stevia sweeteners or just whatever stevia monk fruit sweetener you use or whatever your approved keto sweeteners. Stay away from the aspartame and the Splenda and all that stuff. Those aren't real good for you. Okay, so some other things. I needed to pick up some butter. So my preference is a Kerrygold butter. They sell this both at Sam's and Costco. I forgot to get it at Sam's. That's where I stopped first. So I was able to pick it up at Costco because I forgot it. Let's see. I needed some... I'm going to make a dessert. I'm going to make a keto dessert. So I needed some baking chips. So I got Lily's brand, and these were at Meijer, and they're on sale right now. I think they were like $4.99 or $5.99 on sale. So those are good. I also needed, not for Thanksgiving, but I need some Parmesan cheese. And if you get this at the big box store, I think it's cheaper and you get a big tub, and we like to put Parmesan on everything. It makes everything, Parmesan makes everything taste better, I think. And if you can handle dairy, sprinkle this on everything. It really does make your food taste better. Now these aren't the greatest either, but in a pinch for a snack, these do have corn syrup solids in it, dextrose. But they are low carb. There's only 1 gram of carb in them. I don't eat these all the time, but if I'm starving and I just and did that, because we need that for almost all the recipes. For the green bean recipe, I'm going to make a cheesecake chocolate chip cookie. We need it for that, so always need to stock up that. Take a sip of my coffee real quick. Okay, next on the list. I have some almond flour, and usually sometimes I get this at Sam's Club, but I forgot. So I remembered while I was at Costco, so I bought the Kirkland brand. I think it's more economical if you buy them at Costco or Sam's, and I have both memberships because there's different things at both stores. So maybe try out both. If you know someone who has a membership, see which one you like better. I like both because I can find different things at both, and I'm going to tell you another story in a minute why I like both. Meats. So remember those fajitas that I made this weekend on Sunday Night Live? I used the frozen chicken breast to make those fajitas. This came from Sam's Club. They have frozen chicken breasts at both Sam's and Costco. I get the 10-pound bag from Sam's Club. I also, at Meijer's, picked up frozen turkey for Thanksgiving. Now, they have turkeys on sale for 49 cents a pound, but they were smaller ones, and I have a little bit more people to feed, so I got the $1.09 one because I got I think a 22-pound turkey. So I needed that. I needed, I think, celery for the turkey. And then these are the frozen green beans. I didn't see any at Sam's Club, so I got the Costco brand. These are what I'm going to use for the green bean casserole. And I needed pork sausage, and I cut these up into 3 sections and then freeze them. So I got that. Now, I want to tell you the story about why I like both memberships. I buy a case of egg whites. These come with 6 little containers in here. Normally, I get them at Sam's Club, but for the last 2 weeks, they've been out of them at Sam's Club, and I used my last one this week. 2 days a week, I eat a little bit leaner, and I just need egg white. I eat an egg white omelet 2 days a week and like a leaner chicken. And I ran out, and I went there, and I had them look, and actually I met a new Michiana Keto rock star. She just joined today. Welcome. And they didn't have them there. So I was able to find these at Costco because these are very expensive if you get them like at Meijer's or Kroger's or something. And there's a case of 6. So I will take these individual out of here. So that's why I have both, because if you can't find one at one, sometimes you can find it at the other. Okay, moving on. We're going to move over here. I'm running out of space up here. I always get a rotisserie chicken for $4.99, and I pop this in the freezer as soon as I get home because I'm very busy. I'm gone almost every night of the week, and I don't always have time to cook. Now, there's probably some good, better, best. We don't know what kind of seasoning. We don't know if there's gluten in it. So if you are 100% gluten, allergic to gluten, you may want to ask them what they put in their seasonings. They have those both at Sam's and Costco. I prefer the Sam's seasoning slightly, the taste to Costco, but sometimes Sam's runs out of them, and so I will pick one up at Costco in a pinch. For Thanksgiving, I needed some chicken stock for some of my recipes. I normally get the Sam's Club brand, but they had this at Sam's. It's just a Swanson brand. I also like the Costco brand, and they have organic bone broth at Costco as well. So I like using the bone broth too, and that's organic. It's a little more expensive. Now, my husband loves Zevia Cola. He likes to drink pop. This is the old one. I wanted to get it for ease of use. Now, they have this both at Sam's and Costco, but they have different flavors in each. I bought this one at Costco because he's picky on which flavors. He doesn't like the grape, he doesn't like the lemon, he doesn't like the ginger ale. The one at Sam's has all of those, I believe. This one only has creamy root beer, Dr. Zevia, which is their version of Dr. Pepper, and the regular cola. And this one's at Costco. So I picked this one up at Costco instead because that's the flavors that he really likes. So I will usually get it at Costco, but they have them at both. So if you like that, I'm going to pull some more things over. I always pick up, Dennis really likes salads. Sometimes I'll eat a salad, but I've kind of cut down the amount of salads I have, just because I'm eating less, now that I've lost a lot of weight. And I can't always eat a big meal and then a salad too, but I do like salads. But I always get the 6-pack of the romaine hearts from Sam's Club, and sometimes they're out or they don't look so good, and I get those from Meijer. Along with that, we like to put tomatoes, and I used to buy whole tomatoes, but I found that these little tiny cherry tomatoes to put on the salads, they last a long time. I get those at Sam's Club, and they're really good. We used to buy the little mini peppers too, but Dennis was having some problems with heartburn, so we just cut the peppers out for a while. Alrighty, moving on. So I told you I love to shred cheese. So we use the Colby and Monterey a lot, and also for the recipes I get cheddar, but I have plenty of cheddar right now. So today I bought 2 bricks of the Colby and Monterey, and I'm going to slice this up and put it into my KitchenAid mixer and the attachment in the front, and I'm going to shred it, and I'll put it into little packages and freeze it, and that way I always have shredded cheese. And there's no preservatives in these blocks. They put a lot of preservatives in the shredded cheese to keep it fresher longer. Once it's shredded, it tends to go bad. So that's why I shred my own cheese. And then I just really like snacks. So I will buy at Sam's Club these Colby. I used to buy the string cheese, the mozzarella ones, but honestly I'm kind of a Colby person. So I buy these. I don't eat them all the time because I try to limit my dairy, but every once in a while, and I eat these with those little Wisconsin meat sticks too. And so these are good every once in a while for a snack. Oh, back to the Zevia. So at Costco, they did have a case of the Zevia tea, and Dennis drinks the pop more than I do. But every once in a while, when I really am craving something sweet, and I like tea a lot better than pop. So they had a case of these at Costco, but they didn't have them today. So I checked at Meijer. They didn't have a case, but they were selling them single, and they were on sale. And I don't drink them all the time. So I just bought 4 of them. I bought blood orange, tropical pineapple, passion fruit, and peach. And you can order a case of them on Amazon. They're kind of expensive, so I just bought 4 of them just to keep on hand in case I have a sweet tooth. And then the other thing I got at Meijer's that when I'm eating my lean protein days and I'm having grilled chicken, mustard is really low in carbs and really low in calories and everything else. So I use this brown mustard. It's Coop's brand, but it's got horseradish in it. I'm really addicted to horseradish. So I like to dip my meats in that when I'm trying to be really lean and clean. I love the horseradish brown mustard. All right, a couple other things. So I probably made a mistake because I have a rule. I used to work at Martin Supermarkets, and I don't like to go shopping right before holiday, which is why I did all my shopping today. But I bought some cauliflower because I'm going to make some cauliflower mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving for Dennis and I realized, gee, it's Thursday and it's a week before Thanksgiving, and I don't know if this cauliflower is going to last. I got these at Sam's Club. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to make the mashed cauliflower early and freeze it, and then pull it out, and bake it again like the day of Thanksgiving. So I'll probably just reheat it up for Dennis and I. That way these don't go bad, or I'll just have to buy more cauliflower. Same thing with these mushrooms. I'm probably going to demo green bean casserole and Sunday's live. So I'll use some of them Sunday, but I don't know if these mushrooms are going to last till next week. So we'll see. I may have to go back and buy more mushrooms for the green bean casserole because I'm not using Campbell's mushroom soup. I'm going to make my own because Campbell's mushroom soup is really not keto. So I'm going to make my own. And I'm going to demo that because Kristen asked me to demo green bean casserole on Sunday. So I'm going to show you guys how to make a keto version of that. And I'm going to use the green beans I bought. And I'm going to cut up some mushrooms, show you how to make a cream sauce. And we're going to do that on Sunday. And so we're going to do a dry run of that for Thanksgiving. And go from there. Well, I think that's pretty much everything. I did buy some non-keto stuff, but I'm not going to show that to you because that's going to make some other things. And I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression that that's keto. So this was the holiday shopping edition, weekly version. I'm on vacation, so I was able to get in touch with you during the week. And I'm going to go now because I got to put all of this stuff in the freezer and the fridge. And we will see you on Sunday. Have a fantastic Keto Rockstar week, everybody. Talk to you soon.